The B movie, I feel, is quite underrated. I think most of the distaste for this movie comes from a vital misunderstanding of what this movie is. The B movie was never supposed to be a compelling intellectual film, like Shrek and Kung Fu Panda, the DreamWorks movies made before this. The B movie was always supposed to be ridiculous, dumb fun, and everyone who worked on the movie knew this. You can tell from the writing, the directing, the animation, and the voice acting, everyone is hamming it up as much as possible, and embracing the nonsensical nature of the movie. The genre and plot of the film was clearly written to be all over the place, while still being coherent. First, it's your standard character bored with current situation, / fish out of water story, with Barry wanting more out of life. Then it's a romantic comedy where a bee falls in love with a human. And then it's a detective drama. And then it's a legal drama. And then it's a save the world movie, all in the span of an hour and 30 minutes. Now, one might think that it is impossible for a movie to switch between all these different genres so fast and still be coherent. But as Morgan Freeman once said, bees don't care what humans think is impossible. The constant genre shifts also help with the ridiculous feel of the whole movie. There's no reason the tone and genre should shift to all these weird places, but they do, and that's what makes it funny. There is also some confusing logic in the movie, mostly about how the world works, which to some is confusing and dumb, but to me, adds to the comedy of the whole thing. Examples of this include, how can bees talk to humans? If bees can talk to humans, why is Barry the first bee to do this, even if it was against the law? Why is talking to humans against the law? If bees have a super advanced society, how do they not know what's happening to the bees on the farm? Why does everyone at the court scene act super normal when it's revealed that the bees can talk? How do the dead flowers come back to life after being touched by pollen? And even if that was how pollen worked, it would have been impossible to gather enough pollen to cover the entire world from the relatively small parade float they took the flowers from. But to that, I say, bees don't care what humans think is impossible. I will admit, I do find puns quite funny, so that probably did increase my enjoyment of the film. But even with that, I find that the B movie is just dumb fun, and I feel like it doesn't get that much love, outside of the memes of course. I do understand why some people don't like this movie. It's not complex, or emotional, or smart, but I feel that it's still fun enough to enjoy, mostly unironically. And finally, to all the people who say this movie is objectively bad, or the people who say it is impossible to call the B movie good, I say, you're wrong, plus ratio, plus you fell off.